It is nights like tonight that these superstars dream of. The opportunity to blaze their own trail. The chance to fulfill a lifelong dream. The moment etched in time for all immortality. A first-class ticket to the world's biggest stage. And it all comes down to this. Tonight, 30 men march into the most dangerous and unpredictable battleground. They will fight as if their lives and careers depend on it. They will scratch and claw to be the last man standing. And when all the dust settles and all the smoke has cleared, only one man will earn the golden opportunity to compete on the grandest night of the year. But that is not all. A visionary who has turned his bad luck and frustrations into victory and gold meets a hungry challenger chasing his 17th trip to the top of the mountain. The epic final encounter between an empress and a badass to determine who rules as queen of the throne. No rules or restrictions between a prize fighter and a man looking for a successful hometown return. A cold-hearted and destructive champion will be battle-tested by one of the most phenomenal warriors ever to grace the squared circle. Tonight, everything is on the line. The opportunity to live forever and march one step closer to the bright lights at the show of shows. Here, tonight, live from the north, this is the Royal Rumble, and the road to WrestleMania begins now. And now, WWE presents the Royal Rumble. It's the night that kicks off the most important time of year in WWE. You are looking live at a sold-out Scotiabank Arena in the heart of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, as we welcome you to the 2023 Royal Rumble. The road to WrestleMania begins right here tonight when 15... It's been an exciting night already here at the Royal Rumble, but the action continues in that very squared circle with the World Tag Team Championships on the line. Your challengers, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, DIY, return to the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, the same arena where back in 2016 they acquired the NXT Tag Team Championships. Is Lightning gonna strike yet again in the same spot here tonight for DIY? That remains to be seen. And you may not like these two gentlemen. You might think Johnny Gargano is an egotistical asshole. You may think Tommaso Ciampa is a cold-hearted son of a bitch. But at the end of the day, they absolutely earned their right to be here at the Rumble. They outlasted the New Day as well as the Viking Raiders this past Monday Night on Raw in the finals of the Tag Team Eliminator. And now they get their number one contenders matchup. The matchup they earned. The championships are on the line against Dijak and Damian Priest. And here comes champion number one. Feast your eyes on the always impressive Dijak. Dijak and Priest won the titles back on September the 10th, 2022 at Judgment Day by defeating Dominic and Rey Mysterio. And what an impressive reign these two gentlemen have had since then. The always exciting Priest and Dijak, always adding to their arsenal, always tearing down the house inside the squared circle. Remember back at Survivor Series when Priest and Dijak were alongside AJ Styles in that 6-man elimination tag team matchup against the Hurt Business. And this man, Dominic Dijak, got the final pinfall on that night. Feast your eyes, knockout blow to Bobby Lashley, and those three men got a clean sweep in Boston on Thanksgiving evening. Remember back at Raw Homecoming as well on December the 7th, Priest and Dijak with another Match of the Year candidate, which seemingly happens almost every time these two men enter the squared circle, against Eric and Ivar retaining the World Tag Team titles. DIY awaits champion, emphasis on the champion, number 2. the Archer, Damian Priest. This man took the WWE Champion Randy Orton to his very limit a couple of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw in the midst of that pick your poison between Orton and the #1 contender for the WWE Championship, AJ Styles. With Damian Priest and Dijak, this tag team, this formation between these two men that came together back in the summer through issues with the Hurt Business has really culminated into a very successful and impressive reign at the top of the tag team division for those two individuals. But tonight they got a tough task. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa seeking their first tag team titles here on the main roster in WWE. They've held gold before in NXT. Now they're looking to take the gold away from Priest and Dijak of Monday Night Raw. It's been one hell of a night here at the Royal Rumble already. We still got the 30-man Royal Rumble to come, which all 4 of these men will be featured in that matchup later tonight. But right now they focus on the World Tag Team Championships, the matchup at hand, and it's a big fight feel here in Toronto. A look at the champion and the challengers taking center stage as we are set for your next bout here tonight at the Royal Rumble. Damian Priest and Dijak handing over the gold for quite possibly the last time. Gargano and Ciampa earn the right to call themselves the #1 contender, and now DIY meets Priest and Dijak right here. Right now the bell has sounded and our tag team title matchup is underway. Of course, your second tag team title matchup of the evening. Earlier tonight we saw Sasha Banks and Naomi coming up short to Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell in the Women's Tag Team Championship matchup. And still to come, Asuka and Shotzi one-on-one for the women's title of the WWE. Right now, Ciampa and Gargano, Priest and Dijak, World Tag Team titles are on the line. Dijak leveling Johnny Gargano, clothesline, follows up with the super kick. They don't call that man in the silver a rare breed for a reason. You see the size, you see the stature of Dijak, and that man will fly around this ring like Rey Mysterio would. And a tag made to Damian Priest off the belly to belly. Priest taking the fight to Johnny Gargano right now. These two got history with each other in NXT, battling over the NXT North American Championship. But right now it's about the tag team gold. Damian Priest takes the fight to Johnny Gargano, who made his WWE return back in November on on the Raw after Thanksgiving night at Survivor Series on Monday Night Raw. My goodness, what a poison rana by Gargano. Off the springboard as well, a very difficult maneuver to execute, but Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling, does it to perfection, and now tying Damian Priest up in the ropes to do a little bit more damage. Gargano back in, taking the fight to Damian Priest right now. As we mentioned, Gargano and Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa earning their opportunity by outlasting the New Day in the first round, the tag team title eliminator, and then this past Monday Night on Raw, they defeated Eric and Ivar, the Viking Raiders, in the finals of the eliminator. We'll move on to this matchup here tonight. Tag made to Tommaso Ciampa, tag back made to Dijak. We are back where we started in the World Tag Team Championship matchup. Dijak now, off the big boot, grabs the black card of the WWE, and a powerbomb. What a maneuver by Dijak. Can't count out Ciampa. You may not like him. I don't know how many times I've called this man a cold-hearted son of a bitch, and I won't stop anytime soon, but Tommaso Ciampa is also one of the toughest SOBs in the WWE, and Dijak giving Ciampa a little preview of what all 4 of these men may seek in the Royal Rumble matchup later tonight, and a crossbody to the outside. Dijak is rolling here in Toronto right now. Feast your eyes on one half of the World Tag Team Champions. Yeah, this match has been physical already. And still with more to come. how much of these 4 men do they have left in the tank come the Royal Rumble later tonight? These are 4 of 15 Raw superstars that are going to compete in that 30-man fray. I guess when a championship main event at WrestleMania is on the line, you'll do anything possible to outlast 29 others and win the Royal Rumble matchup. That's coming up in our main event later tonight, but Tommaso Ciampa takes control back for DIY. Now Gargano into the cover. Do we have new World Tag Team Champions here tonight at the Rumble? Dijak gets the shoulder up. Gargano teasing Dijak there. I don't think that's the smart idea. Dijak, however, has got something in mind. Headed to the top rope, may have faked out Gargano there. Dijak drops the axe hammer. Dijak using his brain power to his advantage. Now grabs a hold of the smaller competitor. And it's an interesting situation because, as we mentioned, Dijak and Priest, really 2 full package competitors. They can use their strength, but especially use their agility. And they fly around this ring like cruiserweights sometimes. Dijak and Priest tonight have really taken advantage of the size advantage in this matchup. We've seen a lot of powerful maneuvers, a lot of strength maneuvers out of Priest and Dijak. Really utilizing their strikes, really utilizing their throws in this matchup. Very interesting strategy by Priest and Dijak. Now the Archer heads to the top rope, and he drops the elbow to the heart of Johnny Gargano into the cover. Not just yet. Gargano gets the shoulder up, and Johnny Gargano is a tough competitor to keep down inside of that ring. It's the reason they called that man the heart and soul, of NXT Black and Gold for many years. You might not like him, you might not like his attitude, but Johnny Gargano is called Johnny Wrestling for a reason. Damian Priest doesn't give a damn what he's called. He'll throw hands with the best of them. As we mentioned, he took Randy Orton to the limit a few weeks ago on Monday Night Raw and was knocked off the WWE Champion on multiple occasions in that matchup. And what a boot scrape by one half of the World Tag Team Champions. Priest heading to the top rope. Gargano rolls after, tags in Tommaso Ciampa, and Priest might have just got caught there by the black heart. Oh no, forearm here. What has Ciampa got in mind? Priest is all kind of tied up, and he gets sent down to the floor by the black heart of the WWE. DIY's momentum saved by that tag there. Gargano was able to get Ciampa into this matchup. And now Ciampa unloading on Priest on the outside. Now sent him into the barricade. I think he might have just missed the barricade, but regardless, the damage certainly done. DIY obviously cannot win the World Tag Team Championships on a count out, but they can certainly do a little bit of damage and take advantage of the 10-second time. Now Ciampa go for a suplex on the outside. Priest, you see, able to shift his momentum there, go behind on Ciampa, and sends him into the barricade that time. Now the Archer heads back into the ring to catch a breather, and Damian Priest trying to get Toronto behind him here tonight. Now heads back out in the apron, going for the axe hammer. Ciampa able to get out of the way, trying to outrun Damian Priest. Back to the outside, Priest catches him. Ciampa with the counter, Priest with the counter. Back and forth we go for the World Tag Team Championship. DIY trying to recreate history in the same building they won the NXT Tag Team Championships several years ago. But Priest and Dijak trying to make sure that ain't gonna happen on their behalf. A rare breed, Dijak enters the matchup with Tommaso Ciampa yet again. And that fresh set of legs is doing the World Tag Team Champions good right now. I might have spoke too soon. This Ciampa with the overhead shot. Oh no, it's got Dijak all tied up here. And Dijak gets dropped on the knee of the Blackheart. Tag made to Johnny Wrestling. DIY going to keep the fresher competitor in as well. And Gargano going to keep the momentum going for DIY. Straight into the cover he goes, but Dijak again gets the shoulder up. Now Gargano hits the ropes. Oh, nice maneuver there. I thought he was about to go for a float over neck breaker. I think he might have surprised Dijak with that as well. And with the face buster instead, tags in Tommaso Ciampa, but Dijak, look at this, catches Ciampa upon his arrival to the ring. Choke slam, sits out with it. Ciampa gets the shoulder up. A lot of one counts these last few minutes. Both teams trying to end this matchup A little too early, not enough damage done. You think, as we mentioned, all 4 of these men are going to be in the Royal Rumble match tonight. I wonder if that has played into their strategies to try to get this match done in a hurry. At the end of the day, you can't rush success. And he can't make a mistake when the gold's on the line. And Dijak to the top rope, utilizing his agility, Tommaso Ciampa gets the shoulder up, another cover, at least a little closer to the 3 count that time for the World Tag Team Champions. Now Ciampa takes control yet again, DIY. There's a tag made to Johnny Gargano. Gonna see a little bit of that double team action there as we get the slingshot crossbody. Gargano's momentum takes out the bigger competitor, but another 1 count. What are these men gonna have to do to keep each other down here tonight at the Royal Rumble? Dijak grabbing a hold, Gargano counters. Whip Dijak off. See what Johnny Wrestling's gonna bring to the slate here. Oh no, look at this, muscling up Dijak and slingshots him into the middle buckle. That's enough to knock anybody clean out cold. And Gargano looking for the Gargano escape right now, but not watching his ring awareness there. A rookie mistake by Johnny. You saw Dijakovic's foot was under the bottom rope. Trying to take advantage for the cover. Same situation here. Gargano's got to get Dijakovic out of the corner. Goes for the cover yet again. And Dijak gets the shoulder up. Charges at Gargano. Gargano cuts him off. Johnny is unloading here on Dominik Dijakovic. And a snap suplex there by Johnny Wrestling. Dijakovic gets up. Gargano again. Drops him right on the knee. Dijakovic needs a tag, and he needs a tag now. He's been in there for a few minutes. Gargano is really doing a number on one half of the World Tag Team Champions. Has now made the tag to Tommaso Ciampa. We've really seen that a lot in this matchup. Ciampa and Gargano keeping each other fresh. A lot of tags by DIY. Playing into their strategy here tonight as Ciampa goes into the cover to win the tag team titles, but Damian Priest breaks it up at the count of 2. And Dijakovic drops Ciampa with the knee. Gargano trying to take Priest out, but Dijakovic takes Gargano out as well. This match starting to break down in a hurry. And Dijakovic cutting Ciampa off. No, Ciampa cuts Dijakovic off. Oh, wait a minute. Could be going. Face buster there on one half of the World Tag Team Champions. Twist the neck with it. Dijakovic not laying down for anybody, though. Gets sent into the corner again. One half of DIY with one half of the World Tag Team Champions. Battling out here for the World Tag Team gold at the Royal Rumble. Ciampa with the kick. Another forearm shot. Another one. Dijakovic is worse for wear right now, and a back suplex by the black card. Dijakovic is in trouble. Priest is down the outside. Oh no! Oh no! Fairy tale ending by Tommaso Ciampa. Goes for the cover. Damian Priest luckily right there to break things up. Priest with a shot on Ciampa. Oh, wait a minute here. A little taste of his own medicine after things broke down a moment ago. And just like that, we come to a standstill in this matchup, but Ciampa almost won things for DIY off the fairy tale ending. Damian Priest wasn't up and at him. He made me looking at new World Tag Team Champions. Tag made to Johnny Gargano. Gargano, look at this, trying to rush into the cover. Damian Priest again in there to break things up. Dijakovic he's hurting right now. That fairy tale ending really did a number on him. And Ciampa takes out Damian Priest. Gargano is unloading on Dijakovic right now. Things are breaking down in this matchup. Dijakovic doesn't have a partner. Gargano, oh, wait a minute. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, feast your eyes. He hit Dijakovic with his own move. Gargano into the cover. DIY steal the World Tag Team titles here tonight. Oh my. I can't believe Gargano hit the feast your eyes. Things broke down there at the end. Dijakovic had nowhere to go. Priest was nowhere to be found after Ciampa took him out. Dijakovic took a lot of offense the last few minutes, and it just tallied up to too much. Gargano lays out Dijakovic with the feast your eyes.
World Tag Team Champions, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, DIY.
Well, you don't gotta like them, but at the end of the day, lightning has struck in Toronto once again for DIY. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa are leaving Royal Rumble, the new WWE World Tag Team Champions. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next here in Toronto, it is the